This section is 3.9, logarithmic and exponential functions. So there are 4 of these derivatives that we're going to have to add on to our derivatives, but this is actually, the positive thing is that this is the last derivatives that you're going to have to memorize for formulas. So let's go over the 4 formulas. So the derivative of AU. Now this is actually a little different from the previous one we've had where the base is the x and then this is a number up here. So we take the power rule for this. But in this case, a is actually going to become a number and then the power is going to be an exponent. So this right here, the formula or the derivative of AU is AU ln A. So whatever this number is, we're going to put a number right here and then the derivative of U. So whatever that exponent up there is, we're going to take the derivative of U. Okay? Second one is then ln U. So derivative of ln U is 1 over U. So anything that's inside right here, that's what we're going to put right there. And then the derivative of U. So again, that's the chain part of it. So if you notice, all of these, same thing as the arc, they have all chains after that. Okay? And then we have is the log base A, U, derivative of that becomes 1 over U. So whatever this part right here, that's this U right here. Then we have is ln A, that's the base number right there. So that's going to be here. And then the derivative of U, so that's all of this part right here. Okay? And the last one is EU, which is the easy one. So derivative of EU is EU times the derivative of U. So whatever the exponent is, that's the derivative of this piece. Okay, let's try examples. So example number 1, this is what an AU looks like. If you can see that 2 right there, that's a base number right there. And then we have an exponent that's a variable. Okay? So let me put up the formula. So derivative of AU is AU ln A times the derivative of U. So AU is this basically here. So if you notice that, the pattern is basically repeat the number. And then ln A, so A is the base number right there. And then derivative of U, so the derivative of the exponent of t, in this case, is 1. So we just have as a 1 right there. Derivative of minus 3 is obviously 0, so this is what it looks like. And that's it. It's real simple. Okay? Let's try another one. Example number 2. We have this ln. So the derivative of ln is 1 over u. So anything that's in this piece right here, that's all u right there. Right? That's this piece right there. And then the derivative of u. So the derivative of 5x minus 3 is going to be 5 right there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Times it by 5 right there. The u, all of this is down here as a denominator. And then I just bring the 5 up because remember this is the same thing as saying multiplied by 5 over 1. So this is what it looks like right there. Alright, let's try example number 3. Example number 3 is the log. So the formula for log is then log base A, that's my A right there. So that's what we're going to substitute right here. And then the u is all of this right here. So it's going to be 1 over u, which is that 9x, all of that, ln, and then the base number, which is 8 right there, and then the derivative of u right there, so which is all of this right here. Derivative of 9x is 9. So this is what it looks like. Okay? So this is all multiplication right here. So since it's multiplication, this 9 goes up. I can cancel out the 9's from the bottom and the top, and that leaves me at 1 over x ln 8. All right, last one. Example number 4 is going to be EU. So derivative of EU was EU times the derivative of u. So we just basically copy all of this right here, and then we take the derivative of u, which is this piece right here. So derivative of 5x minus 4 is 5. That's it. So I'm just going to bring the 5 up in the front because I don't like to put it in the back because sometimes it can get mixed up with the exponent back here. So we're just going to bring it up to the front, and that's your final answer right there. Alright, so that's it. Those are your last derivative equations that you have to memorize, the 4, right? So from this point on, then we're just going to practice more of the derivatives. Okay, let's go ahead and try the classwork now.